Mike White was shot 27 times in Afghanistan. His captors held him. They thought they had him. He pulled out his pistol. Finished off the last 3 guys. Drug himself fucking out of there and survived. I almost want to say that again. 27 bullet wounds. Do you have it to survive? And of course those demons are rough and they're real, right? They are real. And he took his life last week, his own life. Someone else couldn't take it, he did. He couldn't take it before. Not sure what it was. But can you do it? Can you put yourself through a little bit of pain? A little bit of suffering? That alpha is the only way to get through this, right? It's the only way to get yourself through this.
I believe that especially in this time, I believe that I can be the champion. And I know that we all believe that we can be the champion, but I think that like it's something that I'm actually going for and switching my habits to where I'm already ready for it. So going back to kind of what we were talking about as far as like manifestation and all of these things, I'm developing new habits and creating new habits to where I internally feel like it's just getting me closer. It's not just a dream, it's not a goal. It's like, no, my daily habits are switching to where like it's inevitable. I have dreams of being the champion, but more because I have dreams of reaching the pinnacle. I have dreams of finishing the mountain climb. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And to me, the belt is the sense of like, okay, you've completed the mountain. You know what I mean? You climbed, you overcame this peak and this peak and this, but now you're at the very, very top. This is the championship fight. You win this one and you've completed the mountain. Everything else after that is extra credit. If I'm doing that for an hour, just doing movements, throwing elbows, throwing knees at the same rhythm, after an hour, I've probably thrown 1,000 elbows, 1,000 knees, and just gotten my body used to the like mechanics, you know? So then that way when I go to spar or anything like that, it just flows.
Feels good, but I need your action piece. Good. You train this muscle a little different than the rest. Good. Good. That's all it is. Obviously. That's fucking debilitating.
Black in America. I went to Thailand, and it was like the complete opposite response. Like people were like, "Oh, you big," you know, like they were more intrigued by how I look versus like threatened. You know what I mean? They weren't like, "Oh, like this big black dude, I'm afraid." They were more like, "Oh my God, you're like this massive piece of art," you know, like it was. I just received such a better like feedback from the people there, and I was like, wow, I could get used to this. I don't even get this type of love in my own country, you know. And so then that's where I started feeling like this like devotion to Thai people, mostly based off of like how they were treating me, you know. Like just always welcome, always excited to see me. When I would train, hit pads, everything, they would always just like stop and watch, because I guess they're not used to seeing guys like my size trying to do the same things that, you know, they're doing when it comes to like hitting pads and running 10 kilometers and all this stuff. But I was all in. That's what I went there for. Have the whole experience. You know, like, I'm here, it's like people walk in the opposite direction when we're on the street, you know? I'm walking down a suburban street, and then people see me, they're like, they'll cross, or they'll, you know what I mean? Or just like look down, or not make eye contact. Opposite in Thailand. Like, people were running up to me, not even knowing what I did, to take photos and to like touch my arms and things like that. And like, I mean, it felt good, you know? Like, especially not really ever experiencing that. How's that back?
20 serve 15.
Oh, yeah.
Game point. This serve is going to be nasty.
Yeah, I know.
Just the walk-off right there. Well, now that we're warmed up,